everybody. I am David Ramos, your local crypt keeper. I am here with...
the crypt that needs keeping, Mikey Malakowski.
Let's just sit there for a second. Let's sit with that.
I'm a haunted house.
And I'm the ghost that's going to be inside you.
Holy shit. He's leaving ghosts in there, dude.
He's leaving ghosts in there. Put that on my fucking grave.
Me and Mikey need a moment.
Take a little break.
Yeah, we'll be back after these messages.
Yeah, just fucking
It's the makeout sound fading into the fucking commercial music.
yeah, the fucking ding, ding, ding. That's fucking amazing.
Also here with...
A strip of green lights. William Rafter.
Let's go.
Facts.
You are. Sorry, we were smizing at each other.
We are doing another author's notes episode. We don't have our boy Kali Wali with us, so we're just talking more about the world, the lore, the episodes. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Getting soded.
Soded?
Episoded.
Ooh, I didn't know that's where you were going with that.
It's epic.
I wasn't trying to set you up. I needed clarification.
Hey, I'm happy to get ooped at any moment.
Hey, accident. I oopsed you.
The pun episode? I've been waiting for this one, dude.
I've been waiting my whole life for this. To immediately go off on a tangent, I was watching this clip of on TikTok of this channel that brings on comedians, and then it's a panel of comedians. And
is it Kill Tony?
Yeah. And one of the people that was on the panel was looked at this dude and was like, "Are you do you have kids? Because all you're making is dad jokes."
Oh, that's fucking incredible.
He was like, "Honestly, all your jokes are so corny. I just don't get it."
That is, hearing that from a comedian,
It was the DJ of the panel, and then I don't know the guy's name.
They gave him a microphone to just roast this guy.
Well, the guy who hosts it, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
He looks over and he's just like, "We don't need you critiquing the comedians."
That's so funny.
He goes, "Just play a funny sound or something."
Oh my god.
And the dude was like, "You don't agree with me?" He goes, "No, I don't, because you could say that about any one-liner comedian."
That is
He goes,
true.
"He's clearly a one-liner."
Damn.
He goes, "Just because you don't get it doesn't mean that it's not funny."
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of surprising that they would defend I mean, maybe it's not surprising that they would defend a smaller comedian, but
I was like, if I was that dude, I would feel so good about myself.
Oh,
He
dude.
backed me up.
I would be like, thank
Because
you
I would
so much.
I would immediately feel really bad, and then as soon as one of the other comedians on the panel defended me, I would be like, "Oh my god, I feel so validated."
I'm gonna
right
go
now.
home and cry in the mirror, but in a good way.
Yeah, in a very positive way. It's like that thing you were talking about where someone shows me kindness, and it's like, I will ride or die for you.
Yeah. I will kill for you.
Yeah. You
For
have
real.
my whole heart now.
For
Literally.
real, you have my sword.
Yeah.
And my ass.
Yeah. And my whole ass.
And the hole in my ass.
Anyways, let's get on with questions.
Who said that?
On that note.
Anyway.
I need to marinate with that a little
I need to
longer.
move past that so quickly.
Come on, hang on.
Yeah, I need to forget I said that.
I need to not sit with that question.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
All right, let's start off hot and heavy.
Who made me say that?
What is the biggest mistake your character has ever made?
Doing that earthquake that killed a couple of my friends.
Killing his entire family.
Yeah, abandoning my family. Abandoning my
boy.
My boy.
I would say other than that, I don't know. I'm still thinking about the hole in my head. No, I would say like the whole Sadie stuff is super regrettable, but although it's kind of baked in there, so I'm trying to think of something we did along the way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't feel like that like invalidates it.
It's true.
It wasn't intentional. Like this is my big oops
Big
moment.
fucky wucky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you did that intentionally.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something I didn't do intentionally that still sucked. Maybe turning into a paladin for a little bit. That's not the vibe.
That was a Mikey mistake.
Yeah, that was a big Mikey fucking.
Multi-classing.
Yeah, it's like I barely understand how to do this shit regularly. I'm gonna add another element to it that's confusing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I realized, I mean, it was just how I built it. Like I should have changed to assassin rogue so that I'm doing the actual like really good build.
The rogue shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the rogue vengeance or the assassin vengeance multi-class.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're busted. But I was like, with the cards, it just sucked. Like, I was
What is
just
your? Are you still?
a wild card?
Wild
rogue,
card?
Yeah. I'm still rocking with it. I think I'm just gonna keep that for the majority because it's fun. It
Yeah.
adds like fun utility.
I mean, you were
into it.
doing the luck point shit a lot,
Yeah, I was doing that a lot.
which I feel like.
True.
So, I do this a lot, and this might be a me thing, but I
Mhm.
will play a class, and I'm like, this class and subclass combo usually is like the subclass in my mind. I'm like, this sucks. Like, I don't know why, but this is bad.
Yeah.
And then I will come back and play it again, and I am far more free with like me using whatever my resources are.
Mm.
And then I'm like, oh, this is sick
Yeah,
actually.
I love this.
And it's like the answer to my question of why it sucks is you weren't playing it.
Yeah, you didn't touch it.
You weren't using the things that were given to you because my brain is like resource management because I'm like I only have like a limited amount
Yeah.
and I want to be like I want to use it at a good moment, but then I like wait too long and then I'm like, ugh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? And it's like because you weren't using the shit that you need.
It's like someone making you a meal and you're like, this shit sucks. And it's like,
you didn't eat it. Yeah, you didn't even try it, bro.
But I will say with the resource management shit that sucked with the specific multi-class I was doing was I was burning all of my shit very early, and then I was just a lesser rogue
Yeah.
with two like insane powerhouses. So I was like, I couldn't even fall back on a good sneak attack because I took like the L on that.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't have like
Once you
10
multi-classed,
D6s.
yeah, you were like, it's like, oh, once I'm out of my resources. But I feel like that just like loops back to like, I also feel like that's not necessarily like the class's fault. I was
No.
just putting you guys through like
It
the
was,
fucking
bad time.
the
For
grinders.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. You get like 6 spells total for the rest of your playthrough then. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that kind of sucks.
It is
Yeah.
hard though, cause like, it, it's the fucking it's the paladin meme of like my best spell is my smite.
It literally is. Because anything else
Really
is fucking
is.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. The amount of times you need to actually cast like a real spell besides a smite is like far and few between.
Yeah.
And when you're like working with like half of what you should normally have, if you were
Yeah.
like a full paladin, that's
Yeah.
like, oh, like this is fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
It was just weird. It felt like half cooked, and I was like, ah.
yeah.
It is hard, like midway, being like, how do I pivot my character to where it still makes sense to what I have in my mind, but also like is more fun for me.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like the wild card wasn't not fun. I was just like, oh, this would be a cool narrative thing.
I know you pivoted to the paladin because you were like, what if I did this because of like the shit that just happened in the story?
He's
That would
in
be
his
really cool.
Born again Christian arc.
Yeah.
That was
I
the
feel like
vibe
you
was
quickly
going-
abandoned that.
Oh, yeah,
like,
he, like,
even, like
almost
not
immediately.
not just mechanically, but like narratively.
He went back to square one.
Yeah, he was like, maybe I should be a good person. And then you talk to SK's dad, and SK's dad was like, you only survive by being selfish. And you were like, well, have I got news for you?
I was the whole
I
time.
am the most selfish person ever.
Bowie's a grifter.
That's like the whole vibe I wanted. It was just like grifter who lies to himself that he's not.
That's all you
Oh,
needed
yeah.
was one person in the someone who you had
Looked up
no
to, yeah.
meaningful connection with to be like, what if you were selfish? And you were like, oh God, thank God someone
said it, right, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone
he told me to.
Hey,
he
did you hear it?
affirmed me.
Yeah, that was that.
This guy's telling me to do it. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Which, see, I regret the brief arc because it's like, well, I mean, I guess I don't because it shows that he's just the same dude. But it would have been funny to be like doing all the same shit, learn nothing from the Malik stuff, and then just be like, yeah, I should be selfish, actually.
Yeah, it does kind of like,
funny.
I mean, it does fit into like the overarching theme that I've been trying to like bake into the story, where it's like, I'm like pulling from like real life, like moral philosophy, where it's like the, basically like finding out who you are, like the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
But in my story, it's basically just like accept the bad parts of yourself.
Yeah, accept the evil parts of yourself.
Yeah, but that's more like through like becoming the strongest version of the person that you can be is by being like selfish as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you do get a lot of power really quickly.
Yeah.
and then
True.
you explode into a gray matter of monsters.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This world is fucked up, dude.
Very fucked up. Well, because I mean, even with it does also very much fit into the the rest of that conversation, because SK's dad was talking about how the church was like obsessed with alchemy.
True. I forgot about that whole thing.
Yeah, because like the steps of the creation of the, I talked about this when Cade was still on, where it's like the creation of the Philosopher's Stone is a metaphor for finding like your truest self, like your
really?
highest self. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it's basically like the calcination, which is like discarding, or it's like the dark night of the soul, where you go through like the worst shit possible to like purify yourself. Like you calcify, you purify yourself, and then, or you calcinate, not calcify, that's different. You calcinate, you purify yourself, and then you basically just like integrate the bad things about yourself, which is like just accepting like the evil parts of yourself. Accepting, it's not at its core about accepting evil. It's about accepting the parts of yourself that you reject.
Yeah.
It just so happens to be like informed by the story, where it's like accept the very clear things that you are rejecting, which for most people right now in the story is like the evil aspect of themselves.
Yeah, that they took on.
Yeah, because I wanted like this story to be about like, in this setting, it's breeding very bad people because that's the only way to survive. I shouldn't say bad, I should say selfish, because it doesn't have to inherently be bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you can still be good and selfish at the same time.
I mean, there's good people that we've met that have you know, had to survive.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
so it's basically just like whatever that means to you.
Mm-hmm.
And Bowie was just like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking, I am selfish.
All I think about is me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's more of like there's not like a really true firm answer. It's just it's supposed to be like the themes that like get brought up.
I mean, it's cool that we're progressing that still. Like, then that probably will go until the very last.
Oh,
hour
it's
of the show,
it is
you know?
going to continue to be brought up. Like, there's already something like baked into it with the absolute auction with like Red talking to Luther about stepping aside.
True, because I guess, I mean, besides the apple juice moments, that was like one of the first times Luther has been like selfish with his like desires, I think.
Yeah, I wanted it to be like, I mean, I guess I won't go too into it because it's not like a spoiler or anything, but it is like something that is going to be brought up. Just you guys versus the sheriffs is meant to be kind of like do we go after what we want, or do we step aside for like the good?
Well, I'm just like, what's that? My mind is like, I mean, Mikey's mind is like, I'm willing to let them go on the train, hypothetically. But I'm like, story-wise and podcast-wise, I'm like, we got to be on the train.
Yeah.
We got to be on the train.
True.
I mean, everything is set up very, like, I kind of have an idea. Like, I usually am like, I know exactly what they're going to do, and I just want, like, I don't ever want to present something where I'm just like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah, like let
Like-
me do what I gotta do.
No. It's me trying to be like, me giving you resistance in the narrative is not me saying don't do something.
Oh no, yeah, I figured it's supposed to be like this conundrum of like we are actually obstructing justice.
Yeah, it's essentially like I am trying to present questions to you guys that don't necessarily have a right answer. It's more just supposed to like inform the story in a like towards its like thematic end.
Exactly.
That's it.
And I mean, also, they still get what they want. The Barons will be taken down if we get on the train.
That's true. Yeah, my whole thing is like, it's that thing of like, I don't know if they could get the job done, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't think they could.
I trust us, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I can trust them.
They won't sink the whole train if they have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they aren't gonna do what it takes to like. I mean, who knows? That might be me taking a step into the water without like knowing what's going on.
Yeah, what the lake looks like.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like we just got that dog. We got that fucking dog, bro. And I don't know if they do.
Fucking.
Well, they are pretty confident about Tony.
I think Tony has that
Who's
dog. in
Tony?
him.
She's the deputy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think she does have the dog in her.
Yeah.
But I
But-
want you to remember that you said that about you don't think that they would sink the ship if they had to.
Oh.
I want you to remember that because that is very, like, I very intentionally am, like, setting up that idea.
Ooh.
Like, for that to become, like, that is, like, the question. Like, who is willing to do what they have to for their end?
Because we could still, like, hypothetically, if we win, it's not like we're just going straight to the train, right?
Okay.
Because we could still talk after.
Yeah, I brought this idea up to Will.
We're gonna have a lottery ticket moment. That isn't that Bow Wow movie?
I forgot. I was like, is he talking about the movie lottery ticket?
What the fuck are you talking about?
In the movie, Bow Wow wins the lottery for like an insane amount of money,
Is it
and
Brandon
somehow like it gets on the news that he won, and he still lives in like a small town where everyone knows him. So he's just like trying to get home. While everyone in the town is like trying to like either steal or like mooch money off of his lottery ticket,
I forgot
and
about this movie.
fucking we're about to have that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh yeah, and like the fucking place that gives him the money is closed for like a long weekend because there's a holiday or
So
something.
he has to hold on to it.
Yeah, so he has to
Damn.
hold on to it for like 4 or 5 days or something.
That's so funny.
It's incredible.
I was telling Will because this is like leading up to the final arc, essentially, like to the end. I want to probably do like a little bit of a time skip before the train itself,
Yeah.
because I want you guys to talk about like what you would do in the interim and like how you would like set up for this like final.
Oh, do we get like a heist moment?
I mean, it just depends on what you guys decide to do.
Oh.
Like, what I'm essentially saying is like instead of doing the traditional like what we have been, where like every scene is like leading towards that, I want to do more like prompts and be like, what is your character doing when this is
Oh.
happening?
I love that.
In like the time skip time, just so we can like, just so I don't have to spend, so I don't feel like I'm like rushing anything, and then also so I don't like have to spend every moment playing out every scene or every fight that happens.
Yeah.
Because it'll probably be like, do you fight anybody in the in between time? Like, is there any like? I'm probably gonna set up like we'll finish this. I will set up like the inciting incident towards the climax, and then basically talk about what the West looks like after.
Oh my god,
And
it's
then
getting real, huh? It's
Basically, like have you guys like talk about what you do in the time leading up to the train.
That's so sick. I didn't think that we'd have some time to kill in between.
True.
That's fucking exciting.
I just feel like it's fitting because I haven't given you guys time to breathe.
It'll be.
Oh my god, yeah, it's gonna be weird
It's gonna be weird.
having like
yeah.
a moment of downtime. Also, is the train going to be massive person accessible? Because I am 14 feet tall.
So the train is similar to the hotel.
Okay, cool.
Because I
Bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
TARDIS
Oh,
rules.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I specified that the engravings that were on the train were also in the hotel.
Ooh, okay.
Fuck.
Damn. It's probably going to be like some crazy ass magnificent mansion shit.
Oh, I'm not excited for that. That's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be
Oh my
a
God.
labyrinth.
Yeah, it's probably going to have lair actions too. I know
The
David's
laugh
thought of
tells
that.
me exactly what I need to know. Fuck. Oh my God. See, I'm thinking we just get on a train and then it's just a bullet train.
No,
Oh my god.
But yikes.
no, it's more like Snowpiercer,
Oh.
where each train is like a different vibe.
Oh, I
yes.
love that so much. Oh, I'm so excited for the train.
Yeah, that makes me so happy. I'm super excited for that.
We're gonna have a lot of space to just sneak around then.
That's true.
Which is, I was already prepping. Like I was like, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I was like, can they fit me
tactic.
in like a suitcase? I really should just be playing small guys, but I, for some reason, love playing not small guys.
Tall, sexy
Tall,
guys.
sexy guys. Just be a small, sexy guy. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fucking problem is.
True.
Too close to home. Oh, questions. So this one might be spoilers, and if it is, then don't answer.
Okay.
Do souls have anything to do with being a candidate for the Omen Project, or can any powerful person, soul notwithstanding, be considered?
What do you mean? Like, does a soul inform who is a candidate?
Yeah,
Um,
because your situation is
Oh my
very
God.
confusing. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because I think we actually talked about this recently at work.
did we?
Yeah, sort of.
Do you want? Because you kind of
Yeah.
like this is more of like I know how I feel about it, but I feel like I have I've been trying to more inform my decisions based off of like where your head was at, because this like originated from you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you, I mean, this is more of like a if you want to answer, because I have something in mind, but like I'm always like I defer to you
Yeah.
basically.
I think like last week while we were at work together, I think I was talking about it and I was like just sort of like coming up with a reason for why, for basically like the question that you asked, like why is it that Wyatt's soul was able to like make Luther whereas like so many of the other Omen projects failed.
Yeah.
And it's because there was like something powerful enough within him, like a desire or like a want that would keep him around, that would like essentially keep his soul like
Tethered.
lit.
That's
like-
fucked up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So basically, I think in my head when I was like writing this, the doctors were looking for people who had purpose because that increased like the likelihood of having a successful like omen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Ew. So that makes omens even scarier
Yeah,
because
because
they're motivated.
Yeah,
the living-
they're driven.
yeah, the living ones have like a reason to stick around and to be alive.
Ew.
Yeah. Like, and to like go more in depth with like Luther's case, it's because Wyatt Dumay like went into this for his family,
And
and he's still like alive inside of Luther, like waiting to find his family again.
That's so sad. I don't think it's gonna end well, buddy.
Me either,
I
dude.
think it's gonna go really poorly.
Yeah, if the first like 40 episodes were any consolation, I don't think it's gonna go well.
No.
I do really enjoy that though, because I guess this isn't really like a spoiler. I wanted this story to be like a tragedy,
Mhm.
but that being said, I remember when you were telling me about that, and I very much enjoyed the the wholesomeness of that,
Mhm.
and I like wanted that to inform a lot of like the rest of the endings because I wanted everything to be like I wanted it to be a tragedy, but I love the concept of it being like bittersweet or just like I mean, it's already been pretty like things are pretty far gone
Yeah.
in terms of like how well they can end up.
Yeah, it's I mean, who knows? We could
Yeah.
we could hit a real quick Yui.
Yeah, true.
It could turn around.
There's
yeah.
definitely a lot of like foundation to plan out in terms of everyone's story ending, because a lot of stuff like I have considered the endings for everyone's story, but like that I wasn't like thinking of to that degree. Like when you said that to me, I was like, oh, that is like fully going to basically like help Luther's ending.
Mhm.
And then same thing
True,
with like
one way or the other.
yeah.
God, just thinking about it makes me scared. Fucking, I mean, the cool thing about everything is like, we just get a wish spell and then we're fucking back. You know
Yeah,
what I
true.
mean?
That's
I
true.
wish
We're so
everything
bad.
was better.
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish we didn't go through all this drama.
Literally.
Turns our brains off. And it's
Yeah.
like, there you go.
Yeah. You all die.
Yeah, I wish we didn't do this. Just die.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Well, omens are way more scary than I thought.
True. That makes me wonder about the Omen Breaker too. What's going on there?
Ewy. Does it? Oh.
Because it was like made through a different process than like the omens.
Mm.
I wonder if it's not purpose then. I wonder if it's like
Bro.
pain. I don't
True.
know.
Or if it's like one of those I can't think of an example, but just like when you reconstitute something using like the like eldritch god's blood, imagine just putting it in the person, activated some like Wolverine healing process and like made it so that it's like just an eldritch being now and like not a person anymore.
Oh, it's beyond.
That's my theory. I think like the blood got reconstituted by the soul.
Ewy. The mic drop.
That's just me.
That's just me. That's my word. That's fucked. If that's true, fuck you guys.
I have no idea. I never talk to Dave, or I rarely talk to David about Omen Breaker, just because I'm so amped up for that fight.
Yeah, we're killing that motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Any other questions? I can pull up another one.
I have more, but I'm like, we don't have to do all of mine because those are really good.
Well, yeah, but I like the ones that you're asking.
Well, shit, brother. You want me to hit another? Because I will.
Yeah, let me hit
that's
a nice and easy one for you
Yeah.
guys.
Like, what do you think about God?
Yeah. What is currently motivating your character to stay with the party? I feel like could be pretty easy.
I do think that Bowie is extremely selfish, but I do think that he has sort of created like a what's that, parasocial relationship with the guys.
Mm-hmm.
And also just the raw facts that they are way stronger than him, so he's like, my safe dads.
Yeah.
Ugh.
True, it is very much like you are the scheming one, and you just have these two like
Muscle dad.
The henchmen.
the muscle bodyguards.
The thing with Bowie, though, he's not smart enough to be like the leader. He's just a dipshit.
I feel like Jesus. I feel like Bowie just like wouldn't want to be the leader. He'd be like, ugh, no,
Yeah.
That's so much work.
someone else make decisions.
Yeah, true. You've truly like stumbled your way through crime.
Oh my god, it's so funny. That's like the funniest thing is that like he is competent enough, but it's like he is just figuring it out.
I know. I genuinely feel like there's not like a leader to the party. It is truly just like you guys make decisions by circumstance.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, we're sort of just like,
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
like,
figure it out when it
we
comes.
might die if someone doesn't make a decision.
Yeah.
So.
Somebody decide. Fucking. But I guess like what's motivating him is just killing the barons.
Yeah.
it's like time to go.
I was gonna say I kind of figured that would be your answer.
Just because. Fuck those guys.
True. I think Luther's motivation to stay with the party is like, it's mostly rooted in like fear, because he's just like afraid of like being alone.
That's
Just
so
like
sad.
because he was alone for so long before he met the guys,
Mhm.
that like he just like doesn't want to go back to that, if he even like remembers what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like a fear that he is like, or a reason he's with the party that he's not like aware of really, like it might just be like a subconscious thing, is that he's like, I feel like a part of him is like hopeful that there might be like whatever he's looking for, whatever Wyatt is looking for, will be like at the end of the road. So he's just like, he's just operating on like hopes and wishes.
Damn, his past hopes and wishes too.
Yeah, it's just like a phantom of a memory in his mind that he's like, if I just like keep pushing on, I might like find what I'm looking for.
That's
He-
so fucking
You know who he sounds just like?
Hmm.
Donna Noble
Who the fuck is that?
from Doctor Who.
Donna?
Donna from Doctor
Oh,
Who.
I never knew her last name.
Oh, dude.
Should have just said Dr. Donna. I would have been
Yeah,
like,
Doctor
Dr.
Donna.
Donna. Yeah, we always call her Dr. Donna.
Half a joke and half kind of being serious.
Yeah.
true. I vaguely remember that season.
I know you hated her
I-
character.
You hated Donna?
Yeah, I didn't like her for some reason. I don't know what it was.
I think that she was.
I'm begging for no spoilers. I'm on that. Z.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
God. Thank
Okay,
God. I
yeah.
was so close.
I will
Woo.
say nothing more then.
No more Donna talk.
I love Donna. That's all I'll say. I almost cried.
Oh.
Granted, I will preface it. I watched that season of Doctor Who when I was like a teenager.
Oh.
So I was like, wait, she doesn't want to do what the doctor wants to do?
I will say that
I
she
don't like
is
that.
she is a frustrating character
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. I fully agree on that point.
Yeah, I think that's sort of what like my brain attached itself to in my
Yeah.
youth, because like that's like really all I can remember. I'm sure she had good moments, but I'm just like, my brain.
No, I loved her.
I didn't like her at the start, and then by the end I was like, Donna.
She is out of all the companions that I feel like I connected to the most.
Really?
Hmm
Damn.
Yeah, I like full on was like about to cry at the like end of her companionship.
The end
Yeah.
hits. That's all I'll say. The
True.
end fucking slaps
The end
and
does
hits.
hit. I was really sad at the end.
God, yeah. Well, I can't even say that. That's a spoiler. Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on to D&D. God, I wanna catch up.
Yeah,
to
hit me.
Doctor Who.
I know. I stopped at
We stopped at the
uh,
same spot.
Yeah, I think so.
Capaldi?
Yeah, Capaldi. Even though like it's so funny.
Capaldi has a rough entrance, to be honest.
And I don't. It's not his fault at all.
You're just following Matt Smith up. Come
Eh,
on.
well, yeah. Not only did he follow up the two best doctors, but also they like wrote him to be like this curmudgeon old man who like Clara immediately was like, "You're not my doctor," and I was like, "Yeah, you're not my doctor either."
The piling on. I'm not calling him dad.
Yeah. But then fucking I feel like he played it so well, and then all the clips or like lines I've seen, he has some of the hardest things
Oh,
ever
yeah.
said.
I mean, Will told me about one which I won't talk about, but one episode alone that I was like, I need to watch for that.
Yeah,
yeah.
he says like there's one episode where he's on like a planet of like executioners or something.
That's so sad.
And they were like looking up his crimes or whatever.
Oh, and the
Or-
list just kept like
Yeah,
going and
'cause they were-
going.
and
They
this
were
list-
like, and who are you? Because like we're about to kill you. And he was like, I'm the doctor. Look me up. And then it's like list of deaths under doctor. It just like it like beeps every time a name comes up, and then the beeps became like unable to like differentiate. And then they all just started leaving.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not fucking with this guy. He's
real.
insane.
They were like, "There's many of us, and you are alone." He goes, "Yes, often I am."
Jesus.
Yeah.
Bro. The only reason his entrance was rough was because the first episode,
Well,
I
wasn't
mean-
it the fucking dinosaur?
it was the dinosaur episode, and also he like didn't remember anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
he
shit
had
was not.
amnesia. Yeah.
But like
Not
for the
it.
whole episode, like till till like the last 5 minutes, it's like
Come on, dude.
like read the name of the show, brother. Remember.
Remember who you are. Fuck, I heard the Jodie stuff too is really good. I heard that stuff is like some of the best. The show's
like
been.
season 11 or
Is it
it might not be
her
11.
seasons?
Probably.
Like all of the.
I watched some of it. It was really good.
I heard like the writing was a lot better. Just
Yeah.
As a whole, and I was
They
like, ooh.
did they did some funny shit where I was like raised my eyebrow a little bit.
Oh no.
I don't
Well, yeah, we could talk about it.
I don't want to
Yeah.
like spoil it, but it was just funny.
Yeah, we'll talk about it off, Mike.
I know,
Because
I
I
mean-
want to know.
I gotta catch up. It's been so long since I've watched it.
For real. I got to get back on it. Plus the
Ooh.
new Doctor is on there right now, and he's
Wait.
styling.
Wait, Shooty's on?
I'm pretty sure he is.
I think he is. I keep seeing pictures of him with like the clips for the promos.
Yeah, outfits and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, he is. Yeah, he is on right now because I've seen a couple different pictures of him on set.
For real.
I need
Yeah.
to catch up now.
Bro,
Hey,
he
he
looks
is-
like
I
dope
loved
in
him
some
in
of the
Sex
outfits.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like everyone else just had like fucking raincoats and corduroy on, and like this dude's got like fucking he is I don't he
He's
blew
on
me
another
away.
level. Fucking, they upped the budget by like a lot. Like,
You can
it
tell by
look-
the
yeah, it
cameras.
looks really good.
they were like, yeah, because I don't know if they're trying to make it They're trying to make it like bigger in America now.
That's sick.
Which I'm like, yeah, let's go.
It works. I
Honestly.
mean, it's big enough in fucking in Britain,
The UK.
the UK.
Britain.
That didn't even sound like you.
Britain. We're going to Britain.
I love that voice.
Just a real tonguey Brit.
A chap, if you will.
Yeah.
Tiny Brit.
Gotta stop.
Do you have a question, Sal?
You go, because I have one that I really like. But
Oh,
we
let's
can
go
wait.
yours, because mine, I think we're at the bottom of the barrel now.
Oh, I lost it. What? Ooh. Wait, I'm gonna ask this one first. Well, I will ask the other one because I feel like you will need a second to figure something out, and then I'll ask the other one, just as like a interim. What is your fuck? I can't even find. What is your character's theme song?
Oh my god.
Just hidden, and every time it's the. No, I don't fucking know. I gotta think about that.
Oh wait.
Do you have an answer?
Didn't you have? Don't you actually have an answer?
Kinda, yeah. It's TikTok influenced, sadly, but fucking
Some of the best stuff is.
That's how I found out a Beach Bunny, who is now like
Really?
one of my favorite bands.
Fucking banger. Fucking banger. Yeah, that's how I.
If you can't think of one, then what person does your character admire the most?
in game? Yeah, in game.
Yeah.
Albert Einstein.
Patrick Stewart.
Lucius from Empire.
Such
I
a
don't know his
deep cut.
No,
Wow.
who is he inspired by, or who does he
Who does he admire?
admire?
Admire.
Hmm. That's so tough. Maybe like Billy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he admires Billy, because Billy just like seems like he knows like what to do all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like older than Luther, so I guess he sort of just like looks at him as like someone.
Who has it figured out or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Luther like admires that aspect of Billy, like his
Mhm.
wisdom.
Damn. I could see that. The banter between you two is very paternal.
I definitely wanted
In a good way.
I
no?
think
Yeah.
Billy was more toned down after the mountain than I like planned on him being, because I wanted him to be like he did like the blood hunter thing where he could like track down the person no matter what plane they were on.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted him to be like driven by vengeance so much more, but I feel like every time I interacted with you guys as Billy, I just felt like he was so much more grounded by you guys, because like every time I brought him up, I feel like it's like twofold for like narrative reasons, and then also just because I like included him as kind of like a guiding light character. Like I put him into the calcination because I was like, I wanted someone you guys know to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I brought him in, you guys kept like not knowing what to do, and I was like, well, he could be the voice of reason. So I feel like from a like DM perspective, I was like, well, he'll just be like you could do this, and then just
true.
inadvertently became like the I know what I'm doing person.
Yeah.
Because in a way, he kind of has it more figured out than we do.
Yeah.
He's been here longer.
He's been
right?
doing it for a while, yeah.
And like just has survived. And I was like, what is that?
That's crazy.
No, but I mean, yeah, and like he was literally like leading younger dudes around
Yeah.
when we met him.
Mm-hmm.
So we were kind of, I felt like we fit into the place of the Frog Boy and
Yeah.
and Garrett, R.I.P. He's not dead, but holy
No,
shit,
yeah. He's retired.
fucking you're a liar. At least we got
He's
revenge.
not dead, but for when he does, because I know it's coming soon.
That's Bowie's theme song.
Yeah.
Fucking
Jesus is the one.
Jesus is the one. No, I don't fucking know. I don't know about his theme song, but I'm gonna say two answers to who he looks up to. I think he looked up to Sadie
Mm-hmm.
for quite some time, and that obviously didn't go well.
Yeah.
But in more recent years, especially because he probably hasn't let himself think of Sadie for some time, I would probably say SK because he doesn't have the pain of sentience. You know what I mean?
What do you? Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah. So Bowie's whole shit is basically like he knows he's the bad guy,
Yeah.
and he's just like, fuck, this sucks. So everything he does is to like, it's the Barry thing. Everything he does is to try to not
right.
be a
right.
bad
right.
guy.
Yeah.
And
But it also gets like ran through that filter of like, well, I'm still a bad guy.
yeah, so it's like everything he does is like second guessed by you're still the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
SK has no qualms about whatever he's doing because half the time he's not present. So I think that was attractive to Bowie because he gets mind controlled by the church.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I think that was attractive to
so
Bowie.
he gets to be bad without the guilt of being bad.
of knowing what he's doing.
I mean, I feel like that works even without the concept of him being like controlled, because that's like
He's
not
still
a.
a pawn.
It's not an all the time thing, but you're not wrong.
Bowie's a pawn that never worked out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
So that I think he yearns to low key be just like
Oh
a
yeah, because
mindless henchman.
he attached to Raziel because he's like, you see something in me and I need to know what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he just never got that.
And then she died.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
fucking SK is like just following orders type of guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
also an assassin, so he's like literally trained to be like, what you are doing is not wrong.
Yeah.
Like you are doing
Exactly.
what you were trained to do.
You're
And-
doing your job.
Yeah, so,
So
he,
he's just like,
he
I need
is
to know.
he is Bowie who has a purpose.
Yeah. And I think he definitely looked up to Raziel before he met the guys
Yeah.
because she was like his. I don't know.
She was
sponsor.
Billy.
Yeah, she was basically Billy,
Yeah, the guiding light, because she
Yeah.
had it figured out.
and he just like never got to see what she saw in him, which is a
Mhm.
big sad fucking thing.
True.
So yeah,
Damn.
never. It's like bringing a guy up to the NBA and being like, "You're just here."
Yeah.
He's like, "I don't. Am I shooting? Am I running picks? What am I
Yeah.
doing?"
Bringing a guy into the NBA and being like, someone's gonna be by to tell you what to do.
Yeah,
And no one ever
what?
comes by.
It's like I never even played basketball, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking
This is
about?
my first time holding a basketball.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he does like admire SK for that whole like upbringing that he never got.
Yeah.
Because they're at the same spot, but he did it all himself.
Yeah, he's living vicariously through SK.
Yeah. Which is kind of fucked up.
That is fucked up, because then that says a lot about their relationship.
Yeah, right?
Damn.
Evil thoughts.
Damn.
We're cooking a little bit.
True. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Definitely.
This is why you watch the downtimes.
I was gonna say that's way more insidious than I thought. He like, if I had to like guess, I would have said like, oh, he likes SK because SK doesn't judge him or something.
Oh no.
And it's way worse.
Yeah, it's way worse. I'm sure
God.
that is like the
A
that's
part
what he
of it,
tells
yeah,
himself
yeah,
for sure.
right.
But I think like his subconscious is like,
This is why.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
but getting told you're pretty all the time is pretty sick too.
Yeah. Right.
So, but
True.
yeah,
Fucking.
Damn. Dark.
pretty fucking dark, huh?
Honestly.
This is my darkest character I've ever made. I usually make idiots.
So I think if we're to go back to the theme song thing, I have two that are pretty good that I think like fit Luther's vibe really well. First one is Harder Than Stone by City and Color.
Oh, let's go.
And then the next one is Shake the Frost by Tyler Childers. Or
Damn.
Childers, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know how to say his name, but that good ass fucking option.
Go listen to both of those, listeners. Really good songs.
Goddamn.
And they're sad when you think about Luther while listening to them.
And then yours is like Pump Up the Jam.
yeah, it's that pump.
The jam.
Pump
Yo,
it up.
But it's some like Russian house DJ version.
Yeah.
Pump up the jam. I'm gonna have to really
Yeah, that could be like.
delve. It's probably some Twilight song that'd be so fucking fun. It's Rosalind. It's Red Bottom Sky by Young Lean.
Ski by Sexy Red.
It's the fucking goth version of that one song by Sexy Red. I'm out here in Miami. Pound Town.
Pound Town.
Pound Town.
The emo version of Pound Town.
Yeah, it's more
Okay.
about the vibe than the lyrics.
True.
No, I don't know what his theme song would be. It probably is something soul crushing that I haven't thought of because I'm in silly boy mode.
True.
Well, we'll post it on the Quested story or some shit.
That would be cool.
True, that would be cool.
Drop some posts about it.
We should make a little playlist.
I have a playlist for Luther.
I was gonna say Will talked about that since
well-
like the beginning.
I mean, we should make like a
It's only like 9 songs, but
published one. You should
True.
publish it.
it's
only like
it's
9
only
songs.
like 32 songs.
Yeah, it's
but-
only like 9
He said that like that was a small
Yeah.
amount of things
Well-
to be thinking about.
I'm not like trying to flex or anything, but
No, I
I'm
know
just
you.
like thinking back because I made a playlist for Isaac too,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that one's like, that one is 32 songs long.
That's so fucking crazy. I mean, that's not small or large. I feel like that's the perfect amount. That's the right amount.
My hands are sweaty. Hold on.
I'm just gonna dap you.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna
Do
hold
like
it.
a- hey, we can do that.
No,
the moment
passed.
The moment
yeah.
is long since passed.
As soon as I hesitated.
There's a question in here.
As soon as I hesitate.
There is a question in here
Had to
that is
give up.
very Bowie coded.
Ooh,
Voted.
boated.
Does your
Right.
character care about how they're perceived by others?
Oh, absolutely.
How do they change themselves to fit in with other people?
I
Just straight up lies.
Yeah, I was gonna say straight up lies. I mean, he literally has another form that he barely goes into because he's afraid of what people will think.
Also, to super detract from this question,
Oh, no.
I know that Bowie is very Barry coded.
Mhm.
It's just so stupid. It sounds like that guy is saying Barry.
Wait, what?
You guys see the new episode of Bowie?
Bowie.
When you said that guy, I'm like, which guy? And then I immediately did.
All right,
You see that new episode
gloss
of
over
Bowie?
that. Gloss over. It was a stupid joke. Gloss over it.
Fucking-
Finish
when
the
do we see
question.
the new episode of
Bowie.
Oh, Bowie.
Yeah, that is that.
It's long-winded for not a good enough
No,
payoff.
No,
So
it-
please
It has
continue.
made me question my whole character creation at this point. So I'm like, fuck, yeah, maybe I was just watching a lot of fucking Barry. Oh my god.
And the videos about that specific accent,
Yeah.
the Elmer Fudd accent.
The Elmer it's Wabbit season accent. But no, yeah, I mean, he hides his entire vampire form from
Yeah.
everybody. And then, like, he is... I don't think he's been forthright about anything.
No,
The
I don't think a
entire
single
time.
thing. Yeah.
I think he did mention Sadie, but not like by name or anything.
No.
Yeah, if anything, it was probably like I had a sister and like whatever.
Yeah.
I think even when you drop shit where you're like, I'm being fully serious, I think even that is very much like, fuck you for me having to tell you.
Yeah, like he's not stoked about it.
No, I feel like I mean, unless I'm like misinterpreting, I feel like he's like actively upset when
That's how I
he
try
has to tell.
That's how I try to play it.
Yeah.
Is like he's like gonna do it because he has to,
Mm-hmm.
but if he didn't have to, he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and he hides all this shit, like all the stuff I've talked about in the downtime. Like it's
Mhm.
just like, which is probably not the best thing for a fucking story podcast.
I
But
don't think it's bad though, because I feel like a lot of stuff gets like glossed over
because
or
we're
just
playing a game. you know?
yeah.
But
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of like underlying like fucking things that don't really get.
Yeah, I feel like
touched
the
on.
nuance gets
Yeah.
like lost in translation
it's hard.
a lot. Well, I've noticed that with like I'm a huge nerd when it comes to like the deeper writing process of like stories that I like. So when I'm on like fucking Twitter and someone's doing like a breakdown of like a chapter of something and they're like, no, it's so much deeper than you realize because they said this and like it could mean this and like there's this picture and there's like these certain symbols in the background and like
Yeah.
I love that shit.
It's so fucking hot because I feel like a lot of good storytelling is like telling it without saying,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's fucking hot.
Well, yeah, because it's like if you have to say like, oh, this is this
Yeah.
every single step of the way.
Yeah, it'd be a buzzkill if I was like, Bowie's really fucking mad that he has to say this.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, you can read it on Bowie's face. He's so fucking mad at you guys for having to say
Yeah.
this.
You get the insight check. You get the vibe from his face that he killed his entire family.
Yeah, we were like, Mikey, roll an insight check while talking to
Oh,
Luther.
okay. Well, yeah, I succeeded.
He's so mad. He's so fucking mad.
He's cross with you.
He's so cross.
He's very cross with you.
He's quite cross with you.
No, that's why I like these episodes though. I feel like these episodes are like very big for me because I like to talk about like my intention behind things because I feel like I don't always get to like, at least from my perspective, I'm like, if I didn't fully get it across or like if there's like things that I dripped in there without really like spelling it out, I
Yeah.
like to clarify and be like, this is what I meant by that, or
Is there anything else that is like that comes off to your,
Um,
to your mind? Off your
not
mind?
off the top of my head. I mean, there's so many things that like, that's why I like when you ask me questions because it like makes me think about my process for like certain things that I came up with for like lore shit.
Let's see what else I got cooking. Oh, kind of goes hand in hand. What's your favorite place in the greater lore? In like the whole, even if we haven't seen it on the show,
Like
and you can give a little glimpse to the audience.
map wise place.
Yeah, like your
or-
favorite area, your favorite region, or like fucking map, little like battle area,
in
whatever you want it to be.
in terms of like specific to purgatory,
Or just in your whole world.
I'll do both.
Ooh, okay.
Well, it's
like that.
it's hard because I feel like for purgatory, I like the Deadlands more, just because I inadvertently came up with something that has deeper implications that I like originally intended.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the God, I can't even remember what the name for him would be, but he essentially would be like, because the Phantom Lords were like feudal lords,
Yeah.
and then there's like the king
Mm.
of the Deadlands.
Oh.
And I can't remember what I called him, but like the idea of that in like the Deadlands there are like different Phantom Lords, and then there's like one dude who is like the Emperor of the Deadlands. I was like, I kind of liked that idea.
Oh, we gotta find that motherfucker in the future.
True.
We gotta fight that.
True.
motherfucker.
It definitely is something I want to implement later on, probably in the home game. And then I think just based on like how I tied in like previous lore to it, Diurnal Hollow being
So
like
cool.
the origin of sin.
Yeah.
It's
which
like
I always forget. I'm
it's like the
Jesus.
place where Cain spilled the first blood and is the reason why tieflings exist.
So cool.
I think I like that just because of like how it tied up lore for me in my story.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I think in the greater like world at large where like it doesn't really necessarily connect to purgatory.
'Cause you got a lot of cool shit that you've only like said the name of or like mentioned on this show. That it's
Yeah.
like, Jesus.
It's kind of hard to say cuz there's like a lot of it isn't fully developed because it's meant to just kind of like round out the world
Yeah.
and will eventually come up. I do really hope that in the home game you guys go to the Cloud Kingdom.
With the cloud dwarfs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, they're not. No,
not?
There's no dwarves there.
Oh.
Yeah, because in my world, dwarves like are gone. They're like missing.
Oh, it's changed since the last time.
No, it doesn't change. It's the
Oh.
same.
Fuck.
They're missing. Their dwarves show up, but they are like very far and few between generations, and they are like star dwarves.
Oh, okay. I was making sure that it was still like they're star dwarfs.
No, because the Cloud Kingdom is and I'm probably gonna keep this. It hasn't really changed much. It's called Jupiter.
That's so cool.
And it's in the sky, and it's connected to like the Earth by like a giant like tower.
Brother.
In the like little cities at the base of the tower is called Midgard.
Fuck you.
And then the Goliaths live there, and then it's like a bunch of like ice and air elementals and like water
Ooh.
elementals and shit.
That's sick.
And
I wanna
then
go.
each like cloud person up in the sky is like they're like a storm or like a certain type of cloud or whatever.
See, that's why I wanted to ask this question. I wanted to find out something new.
Hmm
I was like, I need to hear this.
I do
That's
like
so
the.
sick.
I am excited for the Flower Kingdom place that you brought up earlier because it's supposed to be like a connection to, like Arcphase and shit.
That's so hot. I didn't know if you were gonna get into that.
Not with Purgatory, no.
No, yeah,
with
it's
the
really-
home campaign, I will because it's like lore wise, it's important.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because I based it off of like I wanted it to be based off of like a famous like mythological garden.
Yeah.
So it's called Hesperides, which is basically like where the apple of life is. Like it's like a golden apple
Damn.
that grants immortality.
Okay, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Like that came up with it.
Yeah.
It's not some old myth.
But yeah, it's one of the. I'm gonna get super nerdy.
No, please.
I
that's
came
what
up
this
with
is
like
for.
a bunch of different places that are like they're basically like they are myths in my world's lore, and they're called the Mortal Gardens.
Fuck off.
And they're essentially like gardens created by humans to attempt to like reach godhood, essentially.
Oh, that's
Or
so
it's like the
cool.
closest that they've come to it.
Ooh.
Wait.
So there's the ones that I have are Hesperides, Babylon, and Eden.
That's badass.
Yeah, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
gave me the craziest idea for my backup character. Wow. Fuck you, man. That's
But
cool.
yeah, being
That's sick
Fuck
as
you,
fuck.
dude.
I hate
super
you.
nerdy
You're so
about
good at
my
this
own
shit.
stuff.
No, that's what this is for. You know what I mean?
True.
We're nearing the end. I want to fucking hear about the future.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh, last question I will ask because everything else has been covered. If this goes for all of us, if you had to be an NPC, which one would you want to be?
Me?
Yeah.
If I was an NPC, which one?
If you could be an NPC in Purgatory, which obviously
Um,
isn't like the sickest, but you know, there's magic and shit.
True.
I mean, you could just pick a powerful person.
Wait. Someone who I would play as or someone who I would actually be?
Let's do both.
Well, actually would be is a way different answer.
Yeah, because then it's like, well, I'm gonna be a fucking baron or somebody with money.
I
Well,
would
no.
play Eudorus,
Yeah,
and I would be Tyler.
I was gonna say I'd be you, Doris.
You would want to be a dude who got turned into a door and went crazy from being stuck in a mountain?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yup. That's me.
I would want to play, even though like there would be so much loops I would have to go through to try and like make it fun. I would want to play as Zagreus,
Oh, that would be sick.
the leader of the Curse Collectors, or just because of like I've already played Lone Star, I would want to play as El Diablo
Dude,
because he's
fucks.
basically just evil Lone Star.
And I love it so much.
So those two, I would want to be probably El Diablo if I was gonna be anybody. I was
Dude,
gonna say
fucks.
Red, but then I was like, he's like a wholesome person, but I also wouldn't want to be stuck feeling like obligated to protect an entire place.
Yeah. That shit would suck. That shit would
True.
actually suck.
Or I'd be Werewolf Man who shot lasers.
Oh,
Vermeer?
yeah.
With the highest bounty.
Dude.
Yeah, I'd be that guy.
I would want to play as the Door Guardian for the Phantom Lord.
Mm.
What the fuck was
Oh,
their
that
name?
crazy dude.
Oh, fuck.
With like didn't they have like a crazy glaive and shit? Their
Yeah, they
big
have like
old
a
sword.
massive sword.
Trying to think of what his name was.
Yeah, he was sick as fuck.
It's one of the pictures of my notes.
I'd want to play as him, and I'd probably be Eudoris. He lived a good life, you know. He had a bunch
Yeah.
of grandchildren,
Everyone
True.
loves him.
and now he's just a little guy that flies around.
Now he's a little
Gatekeeper
ghost.
Garish.
Gatekeeper Garish. That would be the coolest fucking.
True.
Jesus. Yeah.
Alright, let me see
Yeah, I
him.
want to play that so bad.
Oh my god. That's badass.
He just showed us a picture.
He just showed us a naked picture of himself.
Yeah, don't let our reactions fool you.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ. Just a sexy picture of me.
I said I want to play that. Oh my god. Oh
Yep.
shit. What's the time looking like?
About an hour.
Wowie wee wah. What is that from?
I don't know.
Wah wah wee wah.
Is that fucking Borat?
That's so fucking
The
stupid.
stealth Borat.
Is that Borat? That's so dumb. What the fuck? Wow, wow, wee wah.
Do you have any other questions?
I might. If there's any good ones on there that are better, then answered that. Oh, answered that. Oh, I mean, we kind of talked about this, but even if Bowie never killed that Pinkerton, would they still be as outright antagonistic to the boys?
Probably. I mean, I feel like I haven't even made them like directly antagonistic towards you guys.
That's fair.
Like,
I've got bias.
yeah,
They show up and I'm like-
it would probably be
Yeah.
similar.
I think we just automatically hate them as soon as we
Yeah.
meet them. So
Well, because
we're
they're
like,
fucking narcs.
"Fuck you guys."
And the real life analogy to D&D and Pinkertons is crazy.
What do you mean?
Didn't they just like swarm the Wizards of the Coast thing or some shit?
Yeah, Wizards
Oh.
of the Coast hired the Pinkertons like recently.
Oh,
Like-
they hired them?
Because
Yeah, to like get information or something.
Yikes.
No, some dude got like I think some dude got like an early copy of something. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, I think it was like they were just like trying to take something back.
This
but
dude
like the
got-
Pinkertons look fucking weird.
This dude got like a copy of something he wasn't supposed to get. Like it
Mm.
accidentally got sent to him, and they sent them to like steal it back or some shit.
That's insane.
I think I could be super wrong about that.
I'll do research and next time we just sit down, I'll whatever. But that's crazy.
But yeah, I think it would be probably the same. They would just be like, I mean, I probably would have like fabricated a reason for them to not fuck with you guys, but
Yeah.
like for the most part, they are just like hirelings of the barons at this point. Because they're like that's their whole thing is that they're like a detective group.
Which
Who-
that fight was super sick too in the hallway where they do kill Raziel.
Yeah,
That was like one of the
Mhm.
coolest fights.
I was trying so hard to like. Because I wanted it to be like I wanted their lanterns to be cool, so I was like, I can't have it just be like, oh, they summon a thing to fight you. Like I wanted them to be smart with how they used it.
Yeah.
So the zombie dude, I was like having a lot of fun with, because I was like, what would be cool if he like basically just had a thing that like acted as like a wall.
And it was just corpses.
Yeah.
It's fucking tough.
Mhm.
Sick. But yeah.
I've actually, like, as much as I do not give a shit about them as characters or, like, even think they're cool at all,
Yeah.
I think utilizing them, like, mechanically has been the most fun that I have had.
That lantern thing is sick. Like,
Yeah.
I
True.
would play a character that has, like, the lantern,
Mhm.
and that's the curse.
It's like you're familiar.
That was originally, I think, the vibe. I was going to play, like, a...
You had a lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just never came up.
Well, I mean,
Which-
like, my original character was, like, way different. He was, like a priest that was, like, smiting people and shit.
Oh, I forgot about
And he
that,
had, like,
yeah.
a holy lantern or some
Mhm.
shit.
It could have been some shit like that.
Yeah. Hey, Purgatory 2.
True.
True. Whoa.
As long as it doesn't get blown up in the process.
Oh, fuck, that's an
True.
option? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, because it's, like, just hidden. It was literally hidden. It was a hidden area until
Mhm.
recently.
Till the fucking wall got opened up by a meteor from
Jesus.
elsewhere.
Japers.
So it can always close back up.
Imagine.
That would just be inhumane.
That would be wild.
Just like, you're locked here with all the greys.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, that would be nightmarish.
I'm surprised no one's tried that.
What if you
Close
guys do
back
it?
up.
That would seem like... That might be the bittersweet ending, though, is being like, we can't fix it, so we'll just close it.
I mean, the veil did fall
Oh, yeah.
between, like, the Deadlands and the West. So,
So it might be for the best. We're going to have to
Yeah.
repair the Deadlands somehow.
true.
Question.
Hmm.
Why did the... So the veil... What the inciting incident that broke the veil was the tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
The tree...
The curse collectors completed their ritual to get Wendell Craft out of the tree.
And he was the only thing that was keeping it veiled?
No, so, okay, it was like, all right. It's a little
I have
bit
an idea.
convoluted.
Maybe I'll say what I'm going to say first, so you can see where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
What if one of us becomes the new Phantom Lord?
Ooh.
Would that close the veil back up?
You could, because I was, like, connected to that point of the, like, Deadlands. Essentially, like, what happened is forever ago, Wendell was doing, like, a bunch of fucked up shit, and Isabella and the, I forget what I called them.
The crew, I don't remember.
I don't feel like looking it up.
The guys.
The guys, those, like, guards that were, fuck, I can't remember what I call them. I'm gonna have to look it up. The people that were, like, with Isabella that acted as, like, her knights, essentially. They were alive in purgatory, and they all did a ritual to seal Wendell in the killing tree.
Gotcha.
And then they were, like, so tied because, like, his magic is so, like, dark and powerful, and the tree was, like, so significant that they were, like, anchored to him, so that even when they died, they were still tied to him.
That's so cool.
And they were essentially, like, chained to the tree.
Ugh.
And that's why Isabella wanted to be reincarnated, so that she wasn't connected to him anymore.
Yeah.
But by, like, her not being there and them not being there, it would release him, and they didn't want to do that. But she was, like, getting tired.
Yeah.
So they found out that if they, like, cut their connection to the tree, it would thin the veil, and then they could, like, open it up so that he could be released, essentially.
Fuck.
So the veil being, like, thinned between the Deadlands and Purgatory was a byproduct of releasing him.
Gotcha.
It wasn't the intended purpose. It just, like, that is how it, like, shaked out, essentially.
So killing him might fix it.
It could.
Well, if that doesn't work, one of us could be a Phantom Lord for forever.
True.
Percy the Phantom Lord could be really cool.
You're just like, Percy, you want
You
to
got it, buddy. You got it.
What the fuck? I didn't ask for this.
He's like,
You know what? You just want to be chained here forever?
for real, we introduce it to him as we're like, you want to do this, right? Like, oh yeah, by the way, there's this like Phantom Lord thing and like the Dead Riders.
Something
where,
that he
you're gonna
wasn't
be
a
there
part of.
forever, and it's like whatever. But
Fuck. I mean, Bowie's no. I mean, I don't plan for Bowie to die in the fight against Sadie because I must live to fight the Barons or whatever happens first. But
true.
I mean, if no one else wants it, he doesn't have much better shit to do.
God.
Oh, they're called the Vile Spirits.
Oh,
That was like her knights.
Oh yeah.
And then
Those dudes are tough.
the king was the Apparition King.
the coolest name. Yeah. Gotta find that motherfucker.
True.
Oh. Ideas.
True. But that's what I mean. We have the like willpower to be like, if this will like help everyone, I'll sacrifice like myself for this.
Yeah.
I don't know if those fuckers in the sheriff department over there. Yeah, I don't know if they have the gall to do what we have to do.
The moxie.
For
True.
real.
That's definitely something that's gonna get brought up.
How much are they willing to sacrifice?
Yeah. 6 pence.
6 pence.
A Mike Pence.
Quick Mike Pence.
That's my next character. Mike Pence. He kind of looks like the potato head guy from Doctor Who. You know the little guy, the fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Glitches inspiration. For
I know who you're talking about. I love that
That dude is
dude.
amazing.
He becomes fucking the
Oh.
doctor's coach driver.
yeah. I forgot
Wait,
about
the like
the, like,
the
potato
dudes
guy.
from the warring planets
Yes,
where they're like
yes.
conquerors.
They're super
Yeah.
literal.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he
I-
kind of looks exactly like that guy.
I love
You
that
put a
dude.
toupee on one of those guys. That's Mike Pence.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Bless you.
I'm trying to- yeah, that. Sorry that I briefly talked about Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh, but congrats on running a very scary game right now.
Thank you.
Because holy shit, that stuff is terrible. Like the game that you've created, this auction game, one, could be sold. Could be a board game. Two, is fucking scary. Like, I don't feel like we are going to win at all.
No, yeah.
And I know there's something dubious in the middle of that fucking auction.
Yeah, there's so many things that are like unknown going on just in like the actual tournament itself. Like I told you my conspiracy theory about how like I don't really like trust anyone
Oh, yeah.
right now. Like
Not a single soul.
everyone is sort of like getting side-eyed by me, but
Yeah.
oh my god, yeah, the shit in that box. I don't remember. I think you might have said it, or maybe I said it.
I think
and I'm
you
just
said it.
forgetting. But I wonder if like the Omen Breaker is in that box.
Yeah, you definitely said it. Because I was like, not even thinking about that until you brought it up. Like,
Yeah,
I think when we were playing.
because it's got to be something like insane.
It's gotta suck. Or it's like
Yeah.
a crazy magical item.
That's true.
Which one is it, David?
I do know what it is.
Oh, it's worse.
It's not like a mystery like, ooh, I'll figure it out. Like I fully like put that in intentionally.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
That'd be funny if it was just like a fake out and there's nothing in it, and you have to like buy the key for a fuck ton of money, and it's just like,
That would
Well,
be
they did say
so
why
it's
are you
like
buying the key? You should be betting on the ticket.
What did they say, David?
They said that it's like if you unlock the box, it's like a grand prize, or it could be like it's like the grand prize of the tournament. That's not the ticket.
I have like a weird feeling that if we get like the key and open the box, then someone's gonna come out of nowhere and like push Percy into it
Because they're trying, like,
because they need him in a
want us.
cage, pretty much.
because didn't they say they like want Percy for the?
His like blood or something. So,
I have a theory. Could be really stupid or it could be cool. If it may be a plot, I don't know why we would do this, but is it Ben?
that would be wild.
They'd be like, "Here's your buddy," because he just disappeared. Like
Yeah.
he just literally evaporated.
into a puff of smoke.
Into a puff of
The
smoke.
most forgetful person in the party is the only one who saw it.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Brand turned into dust.
Yeah, because you were having your whole fucking connection to his memories.
Oh yeah. Didn't mean to fucking scream in the mic. That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was insane. Ah, what a crazy time.
I know. So much shit has happened in this campaign.
Yeah, and we still have so many like unanswered questions that I'm excited to hear. Fucking like, cause we don't know for sure what happened to Ben.
No, you don't know.
We don't know if he was even real. He could have been like some fucking fake thing someone put there to like keep tabs on us.
Imagine. Wait. I mean, if
Didn't he
Isabel,
find-
if Isabel was chained. Sorry, I'm leaning away from the mic. If Isabel was chained to Wendell Kraft, then Ben was too.
But somehow he was able to be free.
Maybe Wendell Kraft took him back.
Well, I was thinking because didn't he find you outside of that cave? Didn't he find Luther outside of the cave?
What cave?
Ben, like the cave that he got like turned into. Or were you just in a cave? Didn't we say that he was found you in a cave?
Yeah. In Luther's like backstory, Luther had been wandering for like decades at that point.
Because I thought he showed up to the place where you turned, and I was like, oh, how would he fucking know?
No, I'd already been Luther-fied for a very long time.
Well, shit, I think the Wendell Craft thing is valid as shit. For the audio listeners, I cock my head like a chicken at David whenever I ask a question, a pressing matter. I'm so curious.
Me too. God. You fucking piece of shit, dude. How dare you?
I've decided long ago. Ben's character arc.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. I don't... is it gonna fuck us? It's gonna fuck
I
us. There's the I don't know.
I don't know. Who's to say?
Oh, you're to say. Who's to say?
With a cheeky raise of his shoulders, he says, I don't know.
I'm scared. I'm frightened.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to get fucking into that shit, dude.
Yeah, it's still big reveals to come.
And we're gearing up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think this auction's gonna go on?
I don't fucking know. Hopefully only a couple more episodes.
Because it seems like this not in a bad way. This could go on forever.
I know.
And it's fucking sick.
I wrote out beats for the next few episodes.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, we all know how that fucking goes.
Yeah. You can't account for. I mean, also the pace of the show is like weirdly slower for a radio show.
Yeah.
I feel like when you play at home, you kind of just like breathe. You kind of skip. Well, I don't know. I feel like you speed through stuff, but for the show, it's kind of like, well, not speed through stuff, but I feel like because you have the 4 hours, it feels like, I don't know. When I was DMing the show, where I'm coming from, which I should just say from the beginning, when I was DMing, I would write way too much, and we would only hit maybe like half of it, because everyone was so like we're gonna explore everything that's being presented. We're gonna.
I feel like we just specifically in your campaign, we were doing bits way more.
That's true. That
Yeah.
probably actually is the thing.
We were doing a lot of bits.
Because I don't know, because obviously I'm not the DM of this, but I'm like, is it similar to that, or do you
No.
feel like it goes pretty quick?
So I think my intention was to do a shorter season, which clearly that did not pan
Yeah,
out.
sorry.
No, it's nobody's fault. It's just like I wanted it to be a shorter, and then it just like kept evolving from what it was, and it was just like I kept trying to be realistic with myself in terms of like pacing out the story and like introducing details along the way without like immediately saying what everything was, but then I did not anticipate needing as much setup time.
Yeah.
But I think it's also like I this will be the first like true campaign I finish, I think.
Oh fuck.
Cuz we normally like we've just done like one shots and like have gotten through like brunts of campaigns, but it like they don't ever pan out, you know what
That's
I mean?
true. It's fucked.
So I feel like this has like been like a huge learning curve
I
where
mean,
I'm
you're
trying to
killing
like thank you, I appreciate it.
It genuinely does not seem like you're learning. Like you're not. You need to be learning. You know what I mean?
I think I've learned how to button up a lot of things along the way. So it's like me trying to give enough time to everything, like including stuff that I had not originally included, and
Yeah.
then just trying to like figure out how to like pan everything out in a cohesive way.
Feels fucking very cohesive.
I know how I would have made it shorter.
How?
I would have just had you guys work for the Barons or something.
Oh, that's true. That was the original plan.
I would have
right?
I would have just had you guys like immediately like work under them so you would be more connected and informed about what was going on as opposed to being randos figuring it out. Cuz when you're randos, I don't want to just give you all the top secret information. I kind of had to like
We had to earn
sprinkle it in, yeah.
I mean, it feels cool though. It also feels like, especially I think a lot of what is felt so fucked in the calcination and the auction specifically is that we are outsiders,
Yeah,
and then it's not like we don't have any skin in the game other than we're in the fucking game.
you just kind of got like roped into it by
Yeah.
circumstance.
Yeah, and now we have skin in the game, but
Yeah.
before it was like we're just here and we're at the mercy of these extremely powerful, wealthy people.
Mhm.
It's true.
No, I'm not like it's not like a regret of mine at all. I just like realized because I heavily based this off of the like Dimension 20 model of how they do episodes.
Yeah,
And just did not like I listening back I'm just like, oh, they just like are connected to the big shit already.
yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
they're not working their way into it. Like I very much set this up how we would normally do games where it's like you're mercenaries basically and then you just by circumstance get involved, and that takes more setup than it does if you're the fucking Baron's right hand man and
That's
you already
true,
know
yeah.
all the information.
Yeah.
I mean, that's but also hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I could have cut out literally like the whole middle of Ismunda and it would have
Mhm.
been better. Like the fucking Ruins and Rumination and whatever the fuck we did after that arc. Oh, the pension shit.
Mhm. I like the pension shit
I
though.
loved all of it, but it's just like I could have cut it
Yeah.
because none of it was like super important.
Mhm.
Sorry, but I mean, your stuff it was still extremely important. Everything we did was like
Yeah, I don't think that I've like. I mean, I could probably be like super nitpicky and go back and be like, "Oh, I didn't have to do that," or "I didn't have to do that." But I think in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that I've really like stumbled. I try to make everything connected to like the major thing that's going on.
and it's felt like we're like locked in, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's why it's so fucking scary half the time because it's like, oh, this is like, dude, like
Yeah.
this shit is you're surviving, you're struggling.
Yeah, which I'm happy that that's been like imparted in the tone of it.
I've never played a Dark Soul. I've played Dark Souls 3 up until the first fight.
So
And-
not at all.
So not at all. 5 minutes. I played Elden Ring for like maybe 9 hours. But fucking, it feels
Yeah.
like that. It feels like how are we going to do this at every
Mhm.
turn? And
That
then
is
you-
my big inspiration. So
Well, you
it's,
fucking smacked it on the head.
thank
buddy.
you. As someone as getting that compliment from someone who's barely ever played them, I appreciate that.
I've just heard about it. You know what I mean? I've heard a lot about it.
Through the grapevine.
Yeah, regardless, I still do appreciate the compliment because
Yeah.
that is like that's my big like I would love to have it feel like that.
It feels very intense
I
and
agree.
hard, but it isn't. That's the good thing.
Yeah, right.
It's like it's still accessible.
Mhm.
True. God, I'm excited for the road forward, brother.
Do you have anything nice to say to me?
Yeah, do you want to
No.
give him a compliment before we go? No.
I text Colin. I'm like, no, you compliment me.
Yeah, can you send a voice memo of you complimenting me?
I need it on recording.
Yeah.
I will have to wait 2 weeks to hear the context of that. Brother, I don't know what you're saying.
No, I've been having a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah, this shit is really good.
I agree.
Is very fucking good.
It's been a nice learning experience, I feel.
Yeah, I've loved every moment of this.
Mm.
It's been super fun.
Truly, like, no complaints.
True.
I have a lot for you guys.
Yeah, I've been racking up a large list.
I've been, my back hurts from carrying these episodes.
You're like, I'm fucking sick of this.
Yeah, I am tired of having to clean up after your guys' mess.
I do feel like I'm not
throwing you
there.
bones every fucking episode, and you're just not picking them up.
That's why I was like, that's why I asked, like, did we miss anything?
No, you guys fucking hit everything.
Because I swear to God, I don't know if it tracks. This is fun for downtime. Also, like, whatever. But when we get here, the first hour of recording, I'm not awake. I'm not present. I'm not there. I'm like, you'll be like, Bowie. I'll be like, huh?
Just drink a shit ton of caffeine like I do.
I think it doesn't help. I think it makes it worse.
Damn. You need fucking Ritalin.
Yeah, probably. Fucking, but no, it sucks because I'm like, I'm so excited. I sit down and then it's just like, yeah, I'm like,
It is tough to tune in sometimes, though. I do feel that.
but it's not even like this. You know what I mean? It's
No,
just
no,
like
no. I don't think it's that either. It's just like it's truly the sitting down and being like, oh, I can't like ease my way into it. I need to be present.
Yeah, I need to go.
That's not easy.
No.
Yeah. I just feel anxious for like the first like 20 minutes usually, but then I'm like, I did the voice a couple times already. I'm good.
You heard about the voice? That's like, I feel like that's like the easiest part.
I don't know why, but like day to day, my voice fluctuates so much. Like I don't know why, but like my tone and like how like monotone I am sometimes, like it's like vastly different day to day. So I'm just like, I'm gonna be so pissed if I if I don't sound how I sound in my head right now.
You always do. I mean, the Luther voice has never felt different.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's just like
Just your
it's
own
just me.
gripes.
Yeah.
That's the vibes. That's why I'm like, dude, I just need to fucking probably be on some type of focusing medication.
Yeah, honestly.
We'll get you a prescription. We'll get Andrew to get you a prescription.
Can we get a prescription that's covered by Snack Spot? It's
The
a tax
in-house
write-off.
doctor.
Yeah. We need to hire a pharmacist.
Like how JFK had a pharmacist.
Whoa.
Didn't he had a doctor that was pumping him full of meth.
Wait, we're the modern day JFKs. Bro, where's my Billy Ray or whoever shot him?
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Where's my
Who's the guy who shot JFK?
I watched that whole 11/26 thing.
Billy Bob Thornton. No.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
I
was a
this
three name.
close.
Billy Ray Cyrus, Billy Bob Thornton, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like
It's just a three name.
Yeah.
it's in the rhyme scheme.
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
He's rapping.
pretty familiar with shooting president.
I'm the Pied Piper. I'm the one who is the sniper.
No.
Ew. We should end this episode.
Let's end there.
Please.
I can hear it, dude.
All right, do the ads.
Do the thing.
Do the ads so we can.
All
turn
right,
off.
guys, don't forget to check out our Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at QuestedPod, where we upload our little clips regularly. Oh yeah, don't forget to check out the YouTube channel at Quested Podcast, where you can watch our weekly video episodes weekly. And don't forget to check out the merch bio.
Whoa, I'm fucking short. Circuiting. Let's go.
Circuit City.
Don't forget to check out the links in our bios where you can find our merch store, where we got cup, we got shirt with longer arms, sweatpant.
Do we?
Couldn't tell you. We have shower curtains. We have floor tiles. We have washing machines. We have dryers. We have mini refrigerators. We have subwoofers. We have IKEA furniture. We're selling IKEA furniture on our website.
Secondhand. You gotta specify secondhand legally.
Yeah, this is all secondhand merchandise.
The Quested Thrift Shop.
Subscribe to my newsletter for all secondhand Quested merchandise. Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
We are selling Quested socks worn by the guys in studio.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.